What's up everyone, Oakland Rose here, back with a new Metal Gear video. And for this video and for the videos moving forward, I'm going to change how I do things. Instead of having a very long 40-minute video on basically the entire Metal Gear Solid 3, I'm going to break down specific points of each Metal Gear part that I do so that you guys can have a better time with certain parts. Metal Gear is a very not difficult game, but it is kind of convoluted, so you want to make it as simple as possible. And this is how I will approach things playing Metal Gear compared to how other people do it. So you might see a combination of things that speedrunners do, but most part I tend to do my own thing, and if it works for me, I know it will work for you because I'm casual, but I also make things fun. So as you can see, this beginning part, we're taking off right after the pain fight, and we put on the crocodile cap, which I talked very highly of in my earlier videos, because this is the reason right here. For that sequence right there, I wanted to get the crocodile cap just so I can get by those guards hovering in the air. Right now we want to get the SVD, and the SVD it's not really that important, but for what I'm going to show you at the end of the video, the SVD is really important for those who want to play the game in a different sense. Basically, when you come to this part of the game, there are two ways you could go about doing this scenario. With the SVD, you can kill the boss fight, the end, before you even supposed to fight him, which will then free up that fight later on and just have armed guards instead. Or what you can do is just fight him the way the game probably intends you. And then from there are also multiple ways of fighting the end. So I'm going to be getting the Dragunov because at the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys how to kill the end if you don't know. Okay, let's not say kill. How to beat the end if you are unfamiliar with the fast way of doing it. But as of right now, we're going to play the game the way I feel like is more in line with the story. We're just going to go ahead, pick up the SVD, and then we're going to come to this section here, which is the next room after this. And we're just going to wait these guards out. No rush. We're going to wait for the end to get wheeled back into the area, the next part, basically, where we're supposed to go. And we're just going to trank these guards. On hard mode, I don't think the timing of how fast the trank dart changes. It's just the scarcity of bullets and how fast the suppressor deteriorates is probably one of the main differences I've noticed, besides the guards being able to react even quicker and seeing you from a further distance. So put it on hard mode because I've never played this game personally on hard mode, and it is a challenge, but I am getting used to these controls. And I pan the camera over here just so you can see the frog just standing there. So in this part here, you're gonna have two guards patrolling the bottom floor. You see me fidgeting with the controls a little bit, but you want to pop this guard right here with the trank, and then there's another guard that's patrolling the area next to him, a different path. You just want to pop him in the head as well with the trank. And I accidentally popped the croc cap. That is not part of strategy. Please don't do that. But this next section here, what happens is I kind of screw up. I know there's a third guard at the top of the staircase, but I don't really know a strategic way of approaching things. So what I should have did was creep up with the basically just press up on the D-pad, creep walk up the stairs, and just wait him out. But I kind of went too quick and he spotted me, which is fine. This isn't going to be a perfect run by any means. This is a run where you could watch me do something and then not do it if you see I fucked up, which I'm going to point out the times that I do fucked up and keep them in the video so that you guys don't do what I do if it's a fuck up. But yeah, he sees me when I go into this room to get some food. I think there's food in here. Not actually sure. Yeah, there's food in here. And basically I had to put him down since I already knocked out the first two guards. Him shooting me didn't really matter. But I kind of paused the game in rage there a little bit. But I was like, he's the only guard left. It doesn't matter. Let me just, take care of him. So I just ended up holding him up and going on to the next part. And this part here is just a bunch of booby traps. This is where you will be fighting the fear. But not now. After you get the cutscene with Granin, you will be fighting him when you come back in this area. So you just want to watch out for the booby traps. Watch out for the trip wires, snakes, pits of destruction and death. yada yada yada. The whole 10 yards. This area is booby trapped to prevent scientists from the lab from escaping. And there's like 2 dead scientists to my knowledge in that area who got hit with traps. Right here, you just want to sneak. You don't have to shoot anything in this area. Just crawl, take your time. Unless you're speed running, take your time, and just enjoy what is happening. You got 2 guards dead at night, or 3 guards dead at night with a dog, and they're just walking around in circles. You're not getting paid per step, but they're just doing their usual routes. You never know when some guy in all black camos is gonna approach you. So there's that. But as I mentioned earlier in the video, this is how I'm gonna pretty much do my Metal Gear and more than likely my future videos. Maybe in the future, if I get a bigger fan base at some point, if I keep consistently doing what I'm doing, maybe we could change things around. Maybe I'll just live stream instead. We could watch the cutscenes together, something like that. For the sake of the YouTube algorithm and for the sake of attention spans and whatnot, I understand that 40-minute videos are, yeah, they're insane. So I also learned from my first YouTube channel, as I used to do things like this, but for 2K, NBA 2K, I had to change up my whole ideology on how to produce videos. So this is how I'm going to approach videos from now on until we get a bigger fan base, and then we'll progressively use YouTube and Twitch to stream. And I hope when Metal Gear Delta comes out, we'll have a large enough following where I could be as entertaining as possible. Please don't do that. That was a mistake, and I make mistakes. I don't know how no one heard the screams of agony, but don't do what I just did, okay? So here's a little secret to get inside the lab. This does not count as an alert if you do this. To my knowledge, about 95% certainty, this does not count as an alert. The guards can't tell you're Snake, even though you have a bandana and you don't look like a scientist. But they obviously are not the brightest people with AK-47s. But you just want to get their attention. They'll bring you right into the prison area where you're not technically in prison. Just throw you in there. Theoretically, just throw you in there, and then you're free to just do what you gotta do. Now you're here, and yeah, that's that. Now you're inside, and the guards won't recognize you, but the scientists will. So the scientists know that you aren't supposed to be there, but the guards don't know that you are not supposed to be there. So you can casually walk by the guards, but when it comes to the scientists, you actually have to sneak past them. So that's when this chapter gets a little tricky, when you come into this section here, because the guards, like I said, they don't recognize you, but it's the scientists that do recognize you, and you want to be wary of that. So for this area right here, you want to grab, there's a specific item that you want to grab. It's like an espionage cigar case where you can kind of just spray a knockout gas on the enemy. It looks like cigarettes. So what you want to do is, I'm watching this guy right here, but he's not a threat because I don't need nothing in there. To my knowledge, I didn't need anything in there, so I just kind of went past that. And that's the thing that we want to get, is that cigarette, the espionage spray. As of right now, you kind of see me just pillaging around, collecting things. This is hard mode, so I kind of want to get my gear up for the next coming parts of the game. This is a great place to loot. This area in general is a great place to loot because you have the freedom to just run around almost everywhere. And they have like suppressors spawning outside. Once you reach a certain point away from the area, the suppressor for the M1, the M1911 and the MK22, they respawn, so you can get as many silencers as you want, vice versa. So here, this guard here, I wasn't sure if I'm allowed to be in there. That's kind of like a guard station to my knowledge. So I didn't want to take the risk that I go in there and get an alert phase. So I try to distract him, and it didn't work. As you guys see, it's not doing anything. So I'll just knock his ass out. It is what it is. I'm gonna knock his ass out. But then I realized I couldn't grab him with the uniform on. Oh, I just like, okay, let's take the shirt off then, like Rambo. And now I'm gonna beat his ass just like that. And now we're going to grab the little spray. And not sure how many times I'm gonna use this spray. But I just wanted the spray in case I had to use it here to knock out the scientists, because like I said, they're the ones you really have to worry about in the chapter. You don't have to worry about the guard unless you're out of the scientists. So right here, I'm equipping the SIG spray, and well, I'm just having it ready, but I'm going to go through this room. I'm going to try to sneak past him, the scientist to the left, but the guard here, just don't bump into him. Although I kind of like warped through his body. This right here pissed me off. I thought there were 2 scientists. I guess there's 3 scientists. I mean, I don't know where the 3rd one is because I knocked his ass out. He's over here like, huh? I sprayed his face. I don't see a 3rd, but I guess the one in the other room got alerted to me. I don't know. So now we have to wait till caution to be able to go into the next room. So I kind of just scurry like a little rat in the corner, and I'm hoping that I don't get caught. So we're just gonna wait here. I think if the guards see me on evasion, they'll be alerted to me not being who I say I am. But caution, I will be good. So I'm like, okay, 20 seconds left, and this is where my heart dropped. And I'm just like, oh my god, please don't turn around. It's 3, and they don't turn around until the caution starts. And they don't even notice that they notice I'm here. They're like, okay, let's just get the hell on out of here. We're not getting paid to interrogate him. So I was like, damn, what's wrong? Got lucky, and now they're going to investigate the knocked out guard. I'm like, no, it's time to just go. So we got the cutscene, and now we're back. Once you get the cutscene, I should have did this beginning, but then I remember playing this game a while back as a kid. If you run around in a cardboard box, the security, the scientists, they're like, huh? But they don't do nothing about it. You just run, literally, with a box, and they're like, what the hell? They don't care. They don't do nothing about it. So here I do the same thing. He's right in my face. Perfect timing. I kind of just got lucky there. I'm not gonna lie. And now we're free to get out of here. So we're heading back upstairs because there is a camouflage that I want to get and some gear as well that I want to get. So we're going upstairs. I'm just going to show you guys where the upstairs part of this area is. If you didn't know where it was before, there's a chocolate chip cookie or some kind of choco something on the balcony outside this building. So I just wanted to grab it. I remember it being there. I don't know if I'm actually going to use it, but if you want to collect all the camos, this is one of the camos that is extra that you just gotta find on your own. So this is upstairs. So I just want to transition right here. Just, you know, grab the camo, choco chip, chocolate chip, and this is what we wanted to get here. Oh, I guess it's not there, but there is going to be a Mark 22 or an M1911 suppressor that is in this area that you could grab. But since I'm doing this non-lethally, I trying to do this non-lethally, then this is fine that I have just the Mark 22. I got 4 suppressors, though this one's about to go away, so I'm gonna have 3 suppressors, which is, I think 3 suppressors at this point in the game is great. I should be able to finish the game with the suppressors that I have in stock. So now I'm just, you know, crawling, and I'm just gonna knock these 2 guards out. I don't believe there's bullet drop in this game, so just aim at the head and get on out of there. So right here, we're at the end fight. Basically, just, you know, go back to where you was. There's nothing really exciting to talk about there. For this strat here, you want to take the fake death pill. Just do it in the middle open, I guess. Just take the fake death pill. When you take the fake death pill, the fear is just going to come down. I guess he believes the poison he hit you with at the beginning of the fight killed you. So you want to wait for him to turn around before you take the revival. Because if you do it now, the strategy is not going to work. So once he turns around, you take that revival pill, you throw a stun grenade at the floor. Just throw it right away. And what I do so I don't get caught in it is I cobra box away. So I'm facing opposite in the cobra box. And now when he's in this daze, if you hit him with the AK-47, it's actually non-lethal. But I took too long and I wasn't able to one phase him there. But that's fine because I'm like, okay, no, I could just shoot him with the Mark 22, which is what I do here. Mark 22 one time, and then I got lucky here and then climb a tree, and that's the fear. And at this part here, I'm just going to show you guys what happens if you decide to use the SVD and take out the end early. How you go about doing it. And it's not hard. I'm just reading how to use the sniper here because I haven't done it in a very long time. But just have the sniper equipped and ready. And once the cutscenes finishes playing, you should be already directly in the line of sight of the end. Just literally 2 headshots should end him, and that will be it. You're already facing him here, so just 2 headshots. If you're trying to do this non-lethally, well, you wouldn't do this. But it's 1 headshot. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I got hit by the wheelchair, and take care.